Okay, we're still trying to get more players, reactions, coaches that knew the man, Coach Stephen Keshi. Emmanuel Ado is his agent and the brother to his late wife. He's a busy man right now. Everybody trying to talk to him. He actually, confirmed the news of his death. So not a good one. Hopefully, we'll also get a member of the Nigerian Football Federation to talk to us. It's a big loss to Nigerian football.
Surely, yeah. I mean, he's led Nigeria to the biggest triumph recently. That was in South Africa. So surely, we're trying to get an official of the NFF, to talk to us. But let's just go back to Twitter now quickly, Austin, because the messages are still coming in. And this one is from a GK. He says, the passing away of Stephen Keshi comes as a shock, a monumental loss to the world of sports. My prayers are with his family. That's from AGK AZ. And Austin, they just keep coming in. I'm having to refresh over and over again, to get his messages out. And there's one here that's just coming from Johnson Ibiang. I think we took it already. Nigeria's greatest and finest and football man in quality and character. He is unrivaled. Goodbye, Keshi.
Goodbye, Coach Stephen Keshi. So sad. So sad. What a loss for our football in Nigeria. And then the class of 1994.
Yeah, I was going to come there.
Glorious class. They've been doing so well in terms of coaching. Look at Emmanuel Amunike. Look at Finidi George, Mike Emenal, or doing big things with Chelsea. And then Keshi's death makes it the 5th member of the 1994 class that we have lost.
Yeah. Thompson Aliyah.
That's right.
Rashidi Yakini.
Uche Okafor.
That was a very tragic loss as well to Agbonivare. And
wow. Oh my goodness. Keep those comments coming. Twitter channels, _sports, Facebook channels, Sports. We'll get to speak to a player of the Super Eagles. When we have him, we'll hear from him. A lot of people are finding it difficult to talk.
You can understand why.
Almost broke down right there,
really
trying to understand, already affecting his health, and says he's got headache. I'm just trying to understand that this has happened. Tough.
It is shocking. That's just a year. So it's going to take a while, for people, to come, to terms of what has just happened, because it just came out of the blues. It's not a situation where you've been monitoring his health for a while and he's probably sick. That was never the case. So it's come out of the blues and it's hit a lot of people that were not ready for it, and that's why the reaction has been like this so far. But in the coming days, we're gonna hear from a lot more people that would have come to terms with the situation that will come and speak on Stephen Keshi.
Okay, so that's what it is. Super Eagles coach, former Super Eagles coach, Stephen Keshi is no more. Very difficult to call him late, Stephen Keshi.
It is very hard. Very, very hard. It's thrown Nigerian football into mourning. There's no two ways about it. It's proper mourning right now. And it's a sad one. I said it's not been a good weekend for sports. Muhammad Ali, passed away. But that feels like a celebration of life. This one doesn't feel like that at all. This is a lot more tragic and sad, unfortunate. And no one saw this coming at all.
Back to Twitter. Back to
loads
Twitter.
of messages still coming in.
OKDG says, it's sad we don't celebrate our heroes until times like this. Hashtag goodbye Keshi. Prayers with his family. Hashtag Stephen Keshi. Wow.
Look at that goal again by Sunday Mba. To be honest, a lot of people, except you're a true follower of Nigerian football, you had no idea who Sunday Mba was. And it's taken to the Nations Cup, and it was the hero for Nigeria. I imagine someone like this will be very devastated as well to what has just gone, what has just happened today as regards Keshi passing on.
Chibike on Twitter. Still shocked at the death of our former coach, Stephen Keshi, who they said wasn't sick before his death. Hashtag rest in peace, boss. Anayo Jazri Anago says the boss is with the biggest boss in heaven. Amen. Is with the biggest boss in heaven. Okonkwo says Stephen Keshi was indeed a legend and a boss, both as a player and as a coach. We really miss him. Stephen Keshi, Rest in peace. Stephen Keshi will forever be a legend. I personally love him, and it's hard to take, really hard. That's coming from Amy on Twitter. Stephen Keshi, you led us to victory. You made us proud. We shall miss him. Rest in peace, Captain. Wow, Tayo. I also have memories of the coach. I remember, you know, he's really a funny guy. You need to get closer. You can tell that he's a funny guy. We did a show one day, and they called and said, wow, you finished it like a super striker, but it's just like can't make the super Eagles, you know. And, you know, he's always calling. He's saying, well done. He's saying, look, don't give up. You can do it. You can just imagine the sort of words he would have said to the likes of Sunday Mba, what's his name again? Godfrey Obuabona, players that were not known. You know, imagine kind of motivation, the kind of support he would have given to them. Everyone talking about Aaron Samuel today, Coach Stephen Keshi discovered him, William Troost Ekong. Yeah. You know, some of the players that have come up the rank doing very well now. He discovered them, and I don't know, but we just need to put ourselves together as a country. Maybe this loss will make us understand why we need to be as a family, talking about football in Nigeria.
Yeah, Austin. Yeah, I'm kind of not speechless exactly, but you understand what's going on. And I was going to say earlier about Stephen Keshi, in terms of, you know, he aspired, you know, to be a great coach after having a great and successful, you know, career, you know, as a player. He aspired to be a great coach. He transitioned into coaching, and he was successful as well too. I mean, I can't mention it again. He's the only Nigerian to win, you know, the African Cup of Nations for the country. No other Nigerian has done it before. The two other times we've done it, it was done by foreign coaches, Otto Gloria and Westhoff, Clemens and Westhoff. So it's part of that select, you know, select few that have won the Nations Cup for Nigeria.
As a player and as a coach too.
As a player, as a coach as well too, in Tunisia in 1994. So we can go on and on about Stephen Keshi today, and I'm sure. Hopefully, all the people we have lined up can still get to us today. I mean, we're expecting to talk to Onazi, Genyi Onazi, to give us his reactions and this. But you can understand why it's been a bit difficult, because a lot of people are still trying to come to terms with what has just happened.
Emmanuel Amunike, come on, we're trying to put together a show where he was going to talk about the Flying Eagles that gets ready for their qualifying game in Calabar. And when I spoke to him this morning, I was like, I don't know. All of them, everyone is in shock. But because you just wake up in the morning and that's the first news that is getting to you. And then suddenly your eyes are clear. You're making calls. And the moment I called his number, I wanted to be sure, is it for real? The phone was switched off, and then everywhere say rest in peace.
Messages, that's when it dawned on you that this is actually, it has actually happened. And one more thing about Keshi is he had great character as well too. I mean, he's had disappointments in his life, you know, as a professional. I mean, when he lost that job against, when he was coach of Togo, qualified the team for the 2006 World Cup in Germany. You know, unfortunately, he couldn't go, but he didn't let that affect him. You know, he bounced back almost immediately. You know, got another job. He didn't sit in Nigeria waiting for handouts. You know, went on the continent. You know, Coach Mali as well. So let's not forget that Coach Mali. You know, he had a decent time out there. Came back to coach Nigeria and led us to that famous victory in South Africa. And I know a few people, you know, after he was sacked a couple of years ago, that actually believed he was still going to coach Nigeria again. But it's not going to happen now.
So sad. Let's just talk about some of the things he did with his club career. I remember he played for Anderlecht of Belgium from 1987 to 1991. Very respected player when he was there. He also played for RC Strasbourg from 1991 to 1993. He was also in Lokeren. He was in Côte d'Ivoire. Started his football year, of course, in 1979 with ACB Lagos. It's a football man.
Illustrious career. You know, he had longevity as well. So, like I said, I mean, when a football is supposed to be, it's relatively a short career, but for Keshi to play the game for as long as he did, I think is a testament to his character. So, massive loss. Stephen Keshi, rest in peace.
Okay, let's go another break. When we come back, we'll take more tributes, and then if we can get it together, the last time Coach Stephen Keshi spoke to the Nigerian football public, he was saying, "I'm sorry." We'll be right back. Stay with us.